The reason I'm making this video is because I had a dream. Well, I don't know if it's just me, but I usually dream about manga I'm currently reading. Sometimes I'm part of the plot, and other times I'm just watching in third person. But this was a bit wild. So I had Gintoki staring at me. No movement, no blinking. I don't know for how long. And then he goes ahead and say, "Nigga, you take yourself way too seriously." And that's when I woke up. It seems like I was right. Takasugi is a villain. When I got between chapter 91 and 98, I got to see a bit of his past. And once again, the trigger was Katsura. It looks like Takasugi, Katsura, and Gintoki grew up together under the same sensei. So, till a certain point in time, they somewhat got along. And I think all of that changed when their master died, most likely during the Great War against the Amanto. So, if my guess is correct, then it would also explain Takasugi and Katsura's grudge against the government. But I think there's a difference between both of them. For one, Takasugi is using the death of his master as an excuse to destroy any and everything he can get his hands on with the criminal group that he gathered. And Katsura wants to overthrow the government and free Japan in his own terrorist ways, I guess. We can argue who is going about it the better way, but both of them are trying to accomplish about the same thing, at least from my point of view. In their recent confrontation, they cut their ties once and for all, since they can't seem to find a common ground. So there'll be some epic battles ahead of us. I'm not going to lie. Also, one thing that I got me curious is Katsura saying that Gintoki should be the angriest at the loss of their master. And judging from their hairstyle, the silver, I'm reading the manga, so I don't know the color of the master's hairstyle, and I haven't seen his full face. I only saw half, but I'm beginning to think that he and Gintoki might be related. And I think that would make sense. And Takasugi seems to hold a grudge against Gintoki. Maybe because he thinks that Gintoki isn't angry enough or cares about the death of their master. Probably because of how Gintoki carries himself. But I might be wrong. I might be wrong because Takasugi knows Gintoki more than I do. They grew up together, so he already knows how Gintoki acts. So it's not something new. You know, I pride myself of being a great villain sympathizer. And of all the manga that I've read, the only villain I've never associated myself with is Frieza. Because I think that he's just a spoiled brat. And that's just me, maybe. I don't know. There's someone out there who likes him. Anyway, I'm not relating to Takasugi right now because I simply don't know much about the dude. Well, these are my thoughts about it. Let me know in the comment section whether you think I'm onto something or not without spoiling if you can. And thanks for watching. See you on the next one.
Make me smile with my heart.